You think you're an introvert. That's why you leave parties early. Why you cancel plans. Why you crave being alone. But here's the uncomfortable truth. You might not be an introvert at all. Because real introverts don't feel this exhausted. They don't feel irritable, overwhelmed, mentally fried. So what's actually going on inside your brain? And why does it feel like the world drains you faster than everyone else? We'll get to that. But first, let's challenge something you've believed for years. For a long time, calling yourself an introvert made perfect sense. You feel drained after socializing. You need alone time to recharge. You prefer quiet over chaos. And honestly, that label probably helped you. It gave you relief. It told you, nothing's wrong with me, I'm just wired differently. And for some people, that's completely true. But here's where things start to break. Because what you're feeling doesn't always look like simple introversion anymore. It feels heavier than that. More intense. More exhausting. Almost like your brain isn't just tired. It's overloaded. So what if the problem isn't your personality? What if it's your environment? Think about your last social event. Was it really the people that drained you? Or was it everything else? The loud music. Multiple conversations at once. Notifications buzzing in your pocket. Bright lights. Constant stimulation. That's not just socializing. That's sensory overload. And your brain? It's not built for that level of constant input. This is called mental overstimulation. It's what happens when your brain has too many tabs open and no way to close them. And, slowly, it starts to crash. And here's the part most people miss. This doesn't just happen at parties. It's happening to you all day. From the moment you wake up, your brain is under attack. Scrolling social media, checking messages, emails, noise, multitasking, endless content. Your brain never gets a break. So by the time you reach that social situation, you're already mentally exhausted. And now you're adding more stimulation on top. Of course you want to leave. Not because you hate people, but because your system is overwhelmed. But here's where it gets even deeper. Why does this feel worse now than before? Your brain runs on dopamine. It's the chemical that drives motivation, pleasure, and focus. But today, you're getting dopamine too easily. Short videos, instant likes, fast entertainment, quick hits all day. And your brain adapts. It lowers your sensitivity. Which means, now you need more stimulation to feel normal. But at the same time, you become more easily overwhelmed. That's the trap. You're overstimulated and undersatisfied. So when you feel drained in social situations, it's not because you're too introverted. It's because your brain is already maxed out. Here's how you know the difference. A true introvert enjoys the interaction, then needs quiet to recharge. But an overstimulated person feels tense during the interaction. And afterward, it's not just tiredness, it's relief, like escaping something. So if this isn't who you are, can you actually fix it? This is where everything changes. Because now, you stop saying, I'm an introvert, I can't handle this, and start saying, my brain is overstimulated, I need to manage it. That's power, because you can change your inputs. Start small. Turn off unnecessary notifications. Create moments of silence in your day. Stop filling every gap with content. Let yourself be bored. Your brain needs that. Add slower activities. Walking. Reading. Thinking. Not everything needs to be intense. And most importantly, protect your mental space like it matters. Because it does. So maybe you were never bad at socializing. Maybe you were just overwhelmed in a world that never slows down. You don't need to escape people. You need to escape constant stimulation. And once you do, you might realize something surprising. You don't hate socializing. You just hate being overloaded. If this shifted how you see yourself, subscribe. Because once you understand your mind, everything starts to make sense.